have just been sitting in class in high school and you're maybe a sophomore and you're thinking, okay, well, I only have 2 years left of high school. Well, I also want to go to college too, so that's an extra 4 years, and then maybe you want your master's degree, so that's an extra 6 years. And you're thinking, well, I don't really want to do all that schooling in those years. So how can I get more classes done in a shorter amount of time? Well, the answer to that dilemma for many students is to do the dual enrollment program. With the program growing, the amount of people doing it, the government is getting not enough money to do funding for it. So after doing my research on this topic, as well as taking many dual enrollment classes, I will be discussing whether or not I believe that the government can continue funding it and what dual enrollment is. Dual enrollment is a learning program that is offered by many high schools, and you take college classes directly from the college. So you go in and you take them and you get the credit for those courses. According to the Georgia Department of Education.org, it states that dual enrollment is designed to prepare students for college and career opportunities, leading students to post-secondary institutions for an industry recognized certification or LIC ensure an associate and or higher college degree and successful employment. The students just have to take the SAT or the ACT in order to get into the dual enrollment program. So for example, West Georgia, you have to make either a 970 on the SAT or a 17 on the ACT. As long as you get that, you can go right into the program. And from previous years, you could take up to 15 credit hours per semester. So that was around 4 to 6 classes per semester. However, now the dual enrollment program is changing, so they are cutting the credit hours that you can take. So now it's only 30 credit hours for your full 4 years of high school. Well, the gbpi.org states that the proposed 2020 budget includes language to restrict the dual enrollment to 11th and 12th grade. So now you can't just take the SAT or ACT and get in. Now you have to be 11th and 12th grade in order to do it. This is because dual enrollment wasn't as popular before. It wasn't really talked about as much, but now schools are really pushing for students to do it, especially since colleges now want to see that students are taking the initiative and taking those college classes before they even get to college. So they know how they're going to do once they get there. Well, you can also take AP classes, but AP classes require you to take the class, pass the class, and then also pay for the exam and take the exam. So for most students, for the average student, it is very hard to pass that exam. So you can take the class, you can pass the class, take the exam, and then you fail the exam, and you don't even get the credit for that class. So it was just a waste of time. So now dual enrollment is becoming more popular because all you have to do is just take the class and pass the class, and you get credit for not only high school, but also for college. So there's more and more people doing it. There are also discussions right now about how to lower the cost of the program. So according to Atlanta News Now, it states that state officials pitched a plan Thursday to plug a potential $25 million budget gap in Georgia's popular but increasingly expensive dual enrollment program by not paying for books and fees for the upcoming school year. So they are trying to lower the cost and try to get it down so that they can continue funding it. So in conclusion, I believe that dual enrollment is very important for students and that it is a great program to do, and I believe that Georgia government can continue to fund it and that it is very good and for the future and current students.